The French coat of arms depicts a lictor's fasces with branches of laurel and oak, as well as a ribbon bearing the national motto of Liberté, Equality, and Fraternity in French. This design was created in 1905 by the artist Maurice de Meyère, and it was used for the first time by the French Third Republic. The full achievement includes the star and grand color of the Legion of Honor. The design had its fair share of changes over the past millennium, so I want to do a deep dive into the meaning and evolution of this symbol and how we got here from the legendary three-toed coat of arms of King Clovis of the Franks. According to popular medieval legends, when Clovis the first king of the Franks converted to Christianity from Viking-like Frankish paganism, an angel appeared to his wife asking Clovis to replace the symbol by a symbol of the fleur-de-lis. But since Clovis lived in the 5th and 6th centuries, 400 to 500 years prior to the rise of European heraldic traditions, it's highly unlikely that he had a coat of arms back then. So the first historical coat of arms we can travel to is in the year 1211. The historical coat of arms of France that we all know and love were the golden fleur-de-lis on a blue field. They were first shown without any definite number, and it wasn't until 1376 when they were reduced to 3 by King Charles V. Now his intention was to place the kingdom under the double invocation of the Virgin Mary with her lily as the symbol, as well as the Trinity with the number of the lilies used. The traditional supporters of the French royal of arms were the two angels that we can see here. Regardless of their number, the golden fleur-de-lis on a blue field were used continuously for nearly 6 centuries by the French monarchy, sometimes in addition to the coat of arms of the Kingdom of Navarre when the title was inherited by the French kings. The first major change, however, came with the French Revolution in 1791. Although it wasn't officially adopted, the First French Republic used this blue emblem with a seated angel, 2 French soldiers as supporters, a Phrygian cap, and a fasces. Moving on to the arms of Napoleon I in 1804, they featured a golden eagle inspired by the Carolingian and Roman eagles. Napoleon loved eagles so much he had one installed at the top of every French flag in his army. Napoleon's mantle is also adorned with golden bees. It's inspired by the ones found at the tomb of King Childeric I. Childeric was Clovis's father, a prominent Frankish leader and the founder of the Merovingian dynasty. In 1814, and after the Bourbon Restoration, the royal House of Bourbon once more assumed the French crown, making France a kingdom once more. They returned to the pre-revolutionary fleur-de-lis, and it remained in use for 16 years. Another regime took over in 1830. We now know them as the July Monarchy, and it is here where we first meet the French roosters for the first time. But overall, they kept the fleur-de-lis and added what is called a label for 1 year only. And because calls were rising to remove them, the fleur-de-lis were replaced by an open book bearing the words Constitutional Charter of 1830. This was followed by the French Second Republic, which lasted from 1848 to 1852. They didn't have an official coat of arms, but they used this seal. It shows this young woman seated and holding a fasces and a lot of other knickknacks with the Roman numerals 1848 in the bottom. When Napoleon III brought back the empire in 1852, he readopted the arms of his uncle's first empire, but he changed some of the outside ornamentation until he was deposed in 1870 and was followed by the Third Republic. And because France was left without a coat of arms after the proclamation of the Third Republic in 1870, this caused the French diplomats and ambassadors to complain about not having any national symbols, so they can put them on buildings abroad until the current official coat of arms was designed by Maurice de Meyère in 1905. This, alongside the diplomatic emblem, is currently the unofficial coat of arms of France and has been since its creation, with the exception of the emblem used by the Vichy regime from 1940 to 1944 during World War II. If you're looking to watch similar videos, you can check out this one or browse the playlist for more heraldry. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and I will see you next time on Council of Knowledge.